Hi everyone, Ryan here from Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me for this daily star sign reading. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and then we'll be pulling 12, one for each of the zodiac signs for your daily energy. So let's get into it. I hope you're all well and having a fantastic week so far. Let's have a look at what the universe wants you to know, any messages that are going to be coming through. So as always, we're going to start off with Aries. Let's have a look. Okay, you have the Six of Swords. It looks like you are moving towards a new beginning. This is a transition from an old state into a better position, okay? You're leaving something behind and you're moving towards a new reality, a new world, a new fresh start, okay? So if something hasn't been going well for you, if a situation came to a head and it was quite tricky, then you are being moved to a new space, okay? The universe wants to move you forward. It doesn't want to keep you where you are. It wants to push you ahead and move you to the place that you need to be to learn the next set of lessons and to have the next set of experiences. So do know that you will be moving. There could also be physical travel involved, so you could expect to be traveling today, and this could be anything from commute for work, or it could be going on a holiday travel, or traveling and moving to a new location, such as a new house that you've rented, or you could have been moving into a new home you just bought. So this is definitely going to be a new energy. It's a fresh energy, it's a fresh start, and just know that the universe really wants you to have this new beginning. So that's quite beautiful. I think that's a nice one to open up the reading with. Taurus, we have the Hanged Man. Today it looks like you will have to make a personal sacrifice in order to get to the next place that you want to be, or to receive the thing that you want to receive. So it's almost like you have to give something in order to receive the thing that you desire. Now, this could also suggest that you have to see the situation from a new perspective, and it also could mean that you have to wait a little bit. The Hanged Man is literally hanging about. If you think about it, he's just suspended in sort of suspended animation. So it means that if you are working on something, a project, or you're looking for something, or you're trying to manifest something, don't expect it to come straight away, okay? There is going to have to be a bit of time that lapses before you can receive your manifestation, but it's all for the best because it's going to allow you to see the situation from a new perspective, and it's going to give you a much deeper insight into the situation. So do expect to wait, but during this period it's going to be illuminating. You're going to learn truths, like the Hanged Man is hanging off the tree of knowledge. You will become aware of things that weren't previously known to you. So this is a nice card for you today. Beautiful Gemini, you have the Empress. This is the card of fertility. This is the card of abundance. The Empress is the Queen of Abundance, and someone who is given everything that they need in life to flourish, okay? When you think about fertility, like fertile soil, it is just full of all the right nutrients and all of the right chemicals and bacteria to make life flourish and grow, just like in this card that surrounds the Empress, all this beautiful greenery, this beautiful nature. So this could suggest that you'll be spending time in nature today, enjoying the outdoors, which is really important for us humans, you know, getting sun, especially in autumn, trying to get as much sun as possible. It could also suggest that you will be blessed with either a fertile mind that's going to be open to new ideas developing, or it could also be physical fertility, okay? There could be a pregnancy announcement in your life or someone close to you. That's very likely when this card comes up. So there are quite a few different meanings, but in general it's a very abundant, lush energy that is going to grant you everything that you want in your life, okay? This is a really beautiful sign, and it's a beautiful energy to start your day off with. So I hope you enjoy that one. Cancer, you have to do some self-reflection. You have to do some analysis because you are being called to assess a situation that happened, and it's almost like you are on the verge of a turning point, and it's really time for you to try to see everything that you learned along the way and understand on a very deep, profound level why you had to go through all of the challenges and tests that you went through. And then when you can realize what these tests showed you and what they were teaching you and what you had to learn from the situation, you'll be able to move on to the next situation. It's almost like having a bit of an awakening and a realization. So do expect something to happen which is going to open your mind, and you're going to see things from a whole different level and from a whole new plane. This card just comes before the World card in the Major Arcana, which is the completion card. So you are very close to the end of a cycle. You are going to be wrapping something up and completing something, but before you do that, it's really important that you reflect on the experience before you can actually wrap it up. Wow, Leo, you have your card. You have the Strength card. This is you. This is the card that represents your star sign. So with the Strength card, it's all about courage. It's all about having confidence and fire, okay? This is someone who is bold and really knows what they want in life, and really bravery. This is someone that can really stand up and either stand up for other people and represent other groups and people, or stand up for themselves, okay? So this is asking you to tap into that inner sense of confidence and to really embody that presence of the lion. If you think of the lion as a spirit animal, like in this card, lions are fierce, they're ferocious, they're also very protective of their family and of their cubs. So it's really important that you are able to protect the people around you, and you will do that. That's naturally who you are anyway as a Leo. You are very protective, you're very fiery, and you're also very loyal. So this is just really saying that all of the qualities that make you up as a Leo are going to be very heightened today. And yeah, just like walk into that light that you are destined to be in. You're destined to be one of these strong, confident lions, okay? And people really love that energy. They really do feed off that warm energy. It's quite comforting, that energy, when someone is really bold and protective, and people feel very comforted and safe around you. So that's the energy that you're going to be embodying today. Virgo, we have Justice. It looks like you could be going through a legal matter with either one other person or a third party, or something to do with your work where there's a dispute involved and you're waiting to hear the outcome of this dispute. And the Justice card is really the card of cause and effect in the tarot. So it's all about the sort of actions that you take now, or the actions you have taken, will cause a ripple effect in the universe, and those things will come back to you. So if you've been acting with good intentions and a pure heart and a pure mind, then you can expect to receive lots of good things coming back to you, flowing back to you in a very abundant way, and almost like magnified and multiplied. If you've been acting from a place of fear, or acting from a place of spite, jealousy, envy, or any of those low vibration emotions, unfortunately you can expect all those things to come back to you, because that is the sort of karmic scales that need to be balanced. I hope that you've been doing the former and not the latter. So yeah, you can expect any situation you're going through to be righted, and it will depend on what actions you've taken will result in whatever outcome you get. But there will be an outcome, and justice will either be on your side, or someone else will be getting justice for your actions. Libra, the Tower. Wow, some powerful cards in here today. The Tower comes when there is a situation that is no longer stable and it must come to an end. And this is really what the Tower card signifies. It's, yes, people kind of dramatize it and say it's doom and gloom and it's this big catastrophe, this big meltdown moment. In reality, we all have Tower moments multiple times throughout our lives. In fact, multiple times throughout the year, or even in a month, depending on what your star sign is and your, astrology chart. It really depends what's happening energetically for you. But the Tower moments are really important, because they are the moments that we grow, and they are the moments that basically set us on brand new trajectories in life. They set us on new paths. So without these tower moments, we would just be going like flatline. We would just be coasting in a very boring life. There would be no dynamics. So the tower moment does reveal something will be coming to an end. There will be a big ending of some sort, a revelation that will break something down, that will stop something from happening, that will put you in a new direction. So it's actually quite exciting on some level, and I'm sure when you look back on the situation, you'll actually see how it was for your higher good. Even if you don't understand it now, you will eventually. So at Scorpio, you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles appears when there is a sense of loss, of illness, tragedy. This is not generally a very good card, so what it would suggest is today that you definitely need to pay attention to your health, okay? Pay attention to any health matters that you've perhaps been ignoring before they get any worse, and address them. If there's a financial situation you're going through that's been tricky, if you've lost money, then try to rectify that. Look at your budgets, look at your spreadsheets, make sure that you're paying attention to where your money's going. And if other people are managing your money, make sure that they know how you want your money managed and how you want it spent. So this is really a card of, I think, checking in with these things that could potentially be going off the rails and course correcting them before they get any worse, okay? So you could also be feeling a bit lost with this card. There's these two figures outside in the snow, and it's almost as if they are lost in the snow. They can't really see this church which is just behind them, and it's like if they just had a little bit more clarity, if they just could look up and, you know, instead of looking down at the ground and being a bit sort of down in the dumps and a bit pessimistic, if they could actually just look up for a second and change their point of view, they would realise that what they need, the shelter, the safety, the warmth, everything that they need in this moment is literally behind a pane of glass, okay? So it's not a million miles away, it's not a million worlds away. So if you are struggling right now, just know that the solutions are within reach, they're within sight, you just have to change your perspective. Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Cups. It looks like someone could be coming into your life today with a gift, okay? The Knight of Cups is someone who's very romantic, very charming, and it often represents a proposal or a gift that someone will be bringing to you, and a very sort of nice gesture. This is a really gentle, kind energy. This is someone who's very romantic, very in touch with their emotions, and someone that will treat you very well. So you can expect someone really nice to be coming in and supporting you energetically today. This could be a water sign, okay, that could be coming in. So yeah, do look out for that. That would be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. So do look out for any one of those people because they'll be coming in and they will support you. Capricorn, we have the Knight of Swords. Slightly different energy to the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Swords is a lot hastier. He is someone that's on a mission, that wants to move fast. He has a message to deliver and he wants to get the message across as quickly as possible. He is quite hasty, so can be a little bit impulsive and a little bit erratic. So if that sounds like you or someone you know, just try to slow down today, try to be a little bit calmer, try to just take things at a bit of a more relaxed pace. We don't always have to be rush, because that kind of energy can be quite unsettling and it can kind of throw you off balance. So do try to slow things down, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. There isn't actually a rush, okay? You don't have to get to this destination with any sense of speed. Just take your time. That's what I'm getting from this. Aquarius, you have the Two of Pentacles, and when we see the Two of Pentacles in the reading, it suggests that you are going to be juggling or having to balance multiple priorities in your life. So you could have a lot of plates spinning right now. You could have, you know, stuff going on at work, stuff going on at home. You could be launching a side hustle. You could be planning a trip. Maybe you're moving house, and all these things are happening almost like simultaneously, and it can be kind of chaotic. You can kind of see that in the background of this card with the waves, and the ships are sort of perched on these really perilous waves. So there is chaos, and it's up to you to bring balance to that chaos, okay? So really try to look at all of your priorities today. See if you can drop anything, because sometimes when we're trying to juggle too many things, we just drop the ball, you know, and then it's not a very good outcome for anyone. So if you can, just try to Minimize your priorities, minimize your tasks, cherry pick the best things, cherry pick the most productive things, the things that are really going to have the biggest impact, and let go of anything that's just, you know, not that important. Even if you've worked it up in your mind, just say, let it go, you know, it's not important. Focus on the good stuff. Finally, Pisces, Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you will be proposed an idea today, or you could be receiving an idea from the ether, from the collective conscious, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, where you will be very inspired to pursue a new opportunity, a new financial opportunity. So this could be anything from a business idea, an entrepreneurial idea. Maybe you want to develop a new product. Maybe you've seen a gap in the market for something, or you have a solution to a problem and you know how to solve it. So it does show that you will be inspired to begin the process of researching this and actually saying, is there something viable here? Maybe it's a side hustle, maybe you're going to be taking on some extra work, or a new project's going to be landing on your desk. It will bring you a lot of satisfaction, it will bring you a lot of rewards, okay, if you pursue it. It is only the idea of the promise of the idea that's coming to you, so you still need to take inspired action in order to make it a reality, but it does show that you have all of the underlying skills and equipment and knowledge at your fingertips, ready to take this opportunity and run with it if you so choose. But it's really up to you. This is a choice you have to make. So do just be aware of anything that's coming in for you that's going to be an exciting new proposition, okay? Anything that just makes you feel excited, fulfilled, you know, motivated to act. Write it down, put it in a text or a voice note, and then start working on it, okay? Start working towards that goal. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading. I really liked today's reading. I thought it was a nice balance of cards. Would love to know what you thought in the comments. Please do leave one below. And if you would like a extended reading or any of this clarified, please visit my website oldtowntarot.com, where you can book an extended reading with me or a more in-depth personal reading. And they're quite good if you really want to get deep into a situation in your love life, your career, finances, or any general area that you have questions on and you would like clarity on. So thank you again for joining me for today's daily star sign reading. I'll be back with tomorrow's, but in the meantime, thank you very much, have a great day, and I will see you very soon.